Virtual Sports League. Today we've got a nice little Tuesday night stream. It'll only be me this afternoon. I know how much you all love Mitchie, but he said stuffies. He said, I know it's the love is one way. The love is only one way. I hate you. And the thought of actually having to entertain you again makes me sick. And so he's just going to go and have a nice rest from it all and not have to experience any of the nausea that you make him feel. So without him, it's just going to be me. Give me a break. I'm probably going to make a few mistakes on the camera and casting, but we'll see how we go. For now, we have got Teams Mech and Cheese versus Minor League Gaming. Now, Minor League Gaming aren't official team of VSL, except I'm thinking after this game, they are going to be convinced. Right now, there's only 3 players in each team, and the Radiant, who will be Mech and Cheese, are just sorting out the picture for their team name so that it looks a little bit flasher when they are in game. Right now, we've got a So in the lobby. So, we've got a So from ill_cage. We are just for all the team members. Dota 2 is famously a 5v5 game, not a 3v3 game. Let's do a little bit of a check for myself. Game over. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of a check. I've ticked the button. I've got the camera control and the broadcast channel is open. The mic is being heard. And unfortunately, I won't be able to check up on the chat to see if I can really be heard until another 3 minutes because I have lowered that little delay. It used to be 4 minutes. It's only 3. Now, Mech and Cheese, they have not played a scrim yet, so this will be the first showing before the official season come the 15th of June. This is their first We Eat That Up. Apparently, they've changed their name, so I'm going to start calling them We Eat That Up. And I'm going to change that on the stream as well. We Eat That Up. And I think that we do, maybe. I don't know if they've got a little acronym or not, but We Eat That Up is now the official team name. It's a fill-in, apparently. No problem. This is why we have scrims. But for now, the incredible turn has turned. The tables where you eat, and we all eat, that up is now the new team. So we got We Eat That Up versus MLG, as they prefer to be called by Captain Game Over. Let's just double check that. And Kist is the captain. And Kist is the captain now. He hasn't been said anything. I don't have him ignored, which is fantastic. Now it is the word anarchist, but he's really spread those letters out. Anarchist, perhaps. We'll see. But yeah, we are just waiting for a few more players. So if you're thinking, man, do I have time to cook dinner? Definitely. We will be. Also, it's always captain's draft, always captain's mode. So there'll be plenty of there'll be plenty of selecting the heroes. So you've got plenty of time before the actual game starts, before the real action gets going. Now, there is nobody in that lobby, so I am going to start. I'm going to disconnect from that Discord, which will save up a little bit of bandwidth and hopefully make this stream smooth as silk. Smooth as silk. So, might just chuck a little... the mic is being heard. Let's chuck a little link into the Discord in case anybody is interested. Bang. And we can copy this. And we've got 5 players and we eat that up. Whoops. So we've got 5, we go live in 5. Looking good. The last melons are on their way. Good start. Bang. Iceman and Psyshock. Or XY Shock. We're going with Psyshock. We said Psyshock. Captain's type ready. And we will begin. My mouse is floating, it's shivering, it's very excited. GWR. Great work. Great work. Ready. Hang on. So. No rush at all. And that is just, so Falx is the captain of We Eat That Up. Let's pull up the team sheet so we can, a little bit of data. A little bit of data. Not data. His name is Data. And we have got the team sheet. Goodbye. Well, that looks like it's ready, and which means the coin is now flipped. And it has landed on Minor League Gaming, already winning a coin toss. So it's threatening already, very threatening. Let's see what they go for here. I do not know how to get rid of this little menu here. Didn't used to be a problem, but you know, Dota is still in beta. We are the ones that make it the full version. Gaming on. Gaming on. And here we go. The official game is starting. Stats. What is stats? Stats? No, no stats. Apparently not. Apparently. No. Players connecting. Now, we've had a few power outages here at Virtual Sports League recently, so hopefully the weather stays calm and the Dota stays not calm. Not sure what the opposite of calm is.
Radiant team ban.
We eat that up. What are they going to go for? Now, I have played several games with both Heroic and Falx. They are fantastically relaxed players. Not once do they raise their voice or get angry or frustrated. They love the game, but most importantly, they love each other, you know? And that's what the L stands for in PSL. It is for love, as we've said a few times. Now, the Disruptor has been banned, so we won't be seeing any fences, and I won't be getting angry. This is good, very good start.
10 seconds.
Shakiro, a nice little ban as well. Let's get some stats up.
Remaining.
Now we have got Wahoo, who's normally their mid. Falx is normally the pos 1. We've got our... so he's the one that's been subbed out. They don't have Sagex tonight. Heroic, he is maybe going to play pos 4, but we'll see. And then Fake Bet looks like he's also been subbed out. So they've got 2 subs this afternoon. One of them is an official sub, so that is all good. And of course, this is just a scrim, so nothing wrong here. More bans coming out. Nobody wants to deal with an Ursa or a Lifestealer.
10 seconds remaining.
Why would you want him? Why would you want it?
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
And on my screen next to me, I'm going to have the patch notes up because there are several hundred letters.
10 seconds remaining.
And sometimes it's not all about reading. It's about feeling. It's about
5
playing.
seconds.
And that is one
Radiant
thing
team
that I have
ban.
not been doing a lot of recently, and that is playing a lot of Dota. Heartbreaking, I know.
10 seconds
Abba has been
remaining.
banned. Shadow Demon has been banned. Minor League gamers are quick on the
5
bans.
seconds remaining.
Cutting into some reserve time. Feels good.
Radiant team pick.
Ancient Apparition ban. AA ban does always open up a lot of heroes. I'm a big fan of heroes that
10
just stay
seconds
alive
remaining.
through health regen, so I love when I see an Ancient
5
Apparition banned
seconds
or at least
remaining.
picked on my team. Bring that one down.
Dire team pick. Queen of Pain.
This is a Queen of Pain. Now, this is a comfort pick. I am very confident that Heroic will be maybe playing mid on this. Loves his Queen of Pain. If he hasn't picked it, at least when drafting with him, he's always said maybe a
10
Queen of Pain. He's always
seconds
brought it
remaining.
up, so it's very much a comfort pick. It seems like Heroic is
5
actually the
seconds
captain this
remaining.
afternoon. He's got the crown. And we have got Tatman Tat in the chat, and he said Gamer, and he spelled it correctly, which is appreciated. Great spelling. Thank you.
Radiant team ban.
We've also got captain of Radiance Blinkers, who won their game on Sunday, their scrim. So he is watching. He's looking at the competition. And I think he's excited
Radiant
for minor league
team back.
gamers to actually win this, because he wants more teams that give him a bit of challenge. And it's actually the complete opposite. He wants to smash every team. A true Russian Dota player through and through. Foot on neck. Foot on neck Dota.
10 seconds.
Which is how I
remaining.
like to play the game as well. If you can win, win.
5
I'm your only
seconds remaining.
I'm your only viewer, he says. No, there's 2. There's 2.
Dire
And
team
viewers
ban.
or not, this is about casting. Nobody needs to watch this. I just need to cast this. Silencer, always an annoying pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Now, MLG like to say that
5 seconds
the M
remaining.
is for minor. I'm starting to think that it's for mouse. As you can tell by their little the little flag that's going on there, little mouse. Unless that's a hamster. In that case, I apologize.
Dire team pick.
Now, Die Team is ready for its second pick. Minor League Gaming, let's go. That's good counting. That's good counting.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining. The pick is coming. No, they're happy to eat into that reserve time. Minor League Gaming really thinking about this second pick. First the worst, second the best.
Radiant team pick. Mirana.
Mirana. We've got a Mirana. Mirana. Now, I'm not a fan of this hero. Not because it's poor or anything, or it
10
doesn't do good
seconds
stuff. I just
remaining.
think it's got a interesting playstyle. One that does require skill.
5 seconds remaining.
Simple kit that requires skill. to be effective, especially since they nerfed the old right-click build. But let's just see what happened to her in the patch recently and see if she's gotten any interesting changes. Hitting that Control F, and I'm typing Mirana.
Radiant team pick.
Root duration increased. And that's on her facet, leaps and bounds. Night Stalker. Now this is a hero that can deal with both of these supports. Night Stalker doesn't
10 seconds
really
remaining.
care about getting silenced.
5 seconds remaining.
And without any reliable lockdown, it looks like he's really going to be stalking at night. I'm assuming Mirana's probably going to get
Dire
herself a Atos, an Undying. However, both teams lack interrupt at the moment. There's already 5 heroes out, and there's only 5 more to go, and interrupt is
10
what is lacking on
seconds
both. Naturally, we've got a little bit of a mini
5
stun
seconds
on this
remaining.
Night Stalker, but the mini stun has the word mini in it. And in Dota, all things small are bad. No, that's not true. Tangos are incredible. Maybe a mango. Mango's not that small. Minute and 10 seconds left to go on the reserve time for MLG. These are players that are thinking.
Dire team pick.
And they've gone for a Lycan. My first thought is there is a player on each team which is running at the other. Now I do think that Lycan
10
doesn't
seconds
mind
remaining.
undying. I think the creep army or the walls
5
are
seconds
very
remaining.
handy at getting rid of this tombstone, and with that lack of lockdown or interrupt that I was talking about, Undying can just get run out. I know he's tanky, I know he can build items, but Lycan is famous for hitting you. And if you can't stop him from doing that, you're going to be famous for dying. Undying or not. Mirana getting silenced and a Lycan running at you. I don't know, I don't like this. I don't feel good. Troll Warlord. So we've got 2 heroes on minor league gaming that are just going to run and hit you.
10 seconds remaining.
Troll Warlord
5
is
seconds remaining.
hard to predict. The hero is on average poor. Let's have a look at his win rate. Troll Warlord.
Radiant team ban.
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting.
Ringmaster. Interesting. I think this is a fantastic pick, especially if you play well. So right now, Troll Warlord's actually at a 51% win rate, which
10
that's pretty
seconds
good for
remaining.
him. Maybe you got some changes. But let's talk about this Ringmaster for now.
5
We've got a
seconds remaining.
save. We have some more interrupt, and we also have some control for heroes that want to run at a specific direction. 3 abilities already doing a lot for this Ringmaster. I think it's a very good pick. And he doesn't have a bad lane. He really is a very good all-rounder here. I love the Ringmaster pick. Wonder if he's any changes as well. Let's check that. Ring Master. No changes for the Ring Master. One word. Yes, changes for the Ringmaster. If he does not have a souvenir, he'll be granted 1 upon death.
Dire team ban.
Amount of cost increases. Damage on his impalement arts decreased. Nothing crazy. And that's a ban from an Underlord. I think it's a great ban, especially considering the game style that MLG are going for, which is running in a direction.
10
Underlord
seconds
prevents that.
remaining. Dire team ban.
And we've got Tatman Tat in the chat saying Silencer Mirana support duo got to be the greediest support duo. I don't know. I think I can think of maybe an anti-mage Phantom Assassin would be even greedier, but
10
I'm
seconds remaining.
absolutely with you. That is a greedy support duo, and so
5
far
seconds
it's not
remaining.
supplying anything that this Ringmaster is. But I am excited to see these last picks because it's in the name. It's the last one. Let's have a look at these changes for Troll Warlord.
Radiant team
Just got a
ban.
maim damage increase. That's it. Now maim. Which spell is his maim? Troll Warlord. Is it his shard? No. You'd think I'd know, being the admin of a Dota league, but no, I do not. Maim damage has been increased, whatever that is, and when we find out what that is in the game,
Radiant team pick.
I'll point it out to you. Yeah, no, that's absolutely what I'm worried about as well. Let's say Mirana doesn't have an ATOS. Maybe she gets one at 14 minutes in an average game. Only then
10
will she be able to
seconds remaining.
ATOS, maybe silence, run up to
5
Quap,
seconds remaining.
ATOS, arrow, and hopefully Lycan and Troll Warlord can get in there, and maybe Troll Warlord will get a few roots and bashes. But no, I think this Quap's enjoying herself. And let's say that all of that is used on a Quap, Night Stalker is going to come through and say, "Awesome, that's awesome, guys. That's all your
Dire
lockdown."
team pick.
Razor is a fantastic pick, famously good against the Troll Warlord, because a man that wants to hit and can't run is no good against a man that doesn't want you to run. Razor's going to sap that main damage
10
from
seconds
him.
remaining.
All of that main damage increase is now useless.
5 seconds remaining.
And of course, it's also good against the Lycan. So there's just two really good targets for Razor. Very happy with that pick. And I haven't seen Falx play it, but here we go. OD.
Now select
Okay.
your heroes.
Okay. Now, this might just be a comfort. So, ooh, and the captain is playing Pos 1. So captain on the Arnicus there for Minor League Gaming, and we have got Falx. He is the Pos 1 on the Razor. Heroic has gone Queen of Pain like I suggested with that comfort pick, and it seems like one of their... Oh, maybe they haven't decided yet. But Elite Ace, the sub, is going with the Night Stalker, and it does seem like he's heading into the off lane. Maybe some network issues going on here. He hasn't picked his player.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining.
Just get a screenshot of these heroes. Because... Ah, there it is. Just in case that didn't go through correctly, we would have just done this all again, and I wouldn't have chose Captain's Draft and made sure the heroes picked the same heroes. Wouldn't have minded which facets they got, but I would have made sure the heroes were the same. But we're all good. No screenshot needed. So anyone... And Illcage does have a carpet for sale. You know what, Illcage? I'll think about buying this carpet if you think about signing up to Virtual Sports League. The official season starts on the 15th of June. If you missed that, 15th of June, the official season. Which day is that? Sorry, I didn't actually hear. 15th of June. 15th of June. Queen of Pain. Looking to bring the pain here. Very blue. Matching the Razor. Silencer. Falling behind. Oh. What a patch. Now let's just go like this and press 11. There we go. We got the button selected. And are we going to have anyone smoke up immediately?
Prepare for battle.
Let's get these last hits and denies going, and let's just pull up what the starting items are looking like as well, just in case you are curious like I am. We've got the Queen of Pain with all of those branches. He's looking to climb. Falx with a pretty average. Night Stalker, very simple. Nothing crazy. And we do have a blood grenade, a single blood grenade on the side of... We eat that up. And we've got 2 on the side of MLG. So no smokes on either. They have got one. But it doesn't look like they've used it yet. However, I don't know what I'm talking about because they have used it. They've smoked up. They've aggressively warded. They've aggressively placed themselves.
30 seconds.
MLG. Suspecting. Nervous. Black. No problem. And we are back in the action. Now Silencer has been spotted. He's the first hero on MLG to be spotted by the side of Mac and Cheese, which I'm going to call them because that's their official name, unless they decide to change it, and I regret calling them Mac and Cheese over and over again, but we'll see. And they don't have any of that incredible lockdown coming. I think if they were all together, maybe they would have been able to do more, but not at the moment. Now, you know the Razor is outside of the tower. So that's just looking like 2 bounties a piece. 2 bounties a piece. Happy days. With the OD going astral. Now, I'm not sure which lane is going to be the most entertaining, but I do like a Razor lane. We've got game over on the Lycan, blocking that creep wave. Really hoping to get his creeps underneath the tower. Falx, if he saw this coming, he could have stood here and made sure that didn't happen, but he didn't. So now he is last hitting under tower, which is fine. The issue is that the wave is pushing very aggressively. That camp is also blocked, and Wahoo blocks and dewards. I missed the first blood. That's started looking like a bit of a tradition here at VSL. Unfortunately, missing that first blood. I'm so sorry, chat. I gotta look at those health bars a little bit more, ain't that right? Top lane. Just a couple moves happening. Nothing too exciting. Just some simple last hitting. I see last hits. I like it. Oh! A little bit of action going and a little bit of health lost. I say a little bit, but it's a fair bit. Some simple trades. Simple trades. Meanwhile, mid lane, it looks like it's going very well for this Queen of Pain. However, OD is right there with him. It's a very, very even match so far. I've managed to get this lane back. That block looks like it's worked wonders. Top lane. No, not much to talk about yet. They're going to get that creep. Yes, they are. Nice elite ace. There's an 18-second cooldown on that level 1 Astral. Oh, Mirana. Bottom lane. Very nice in the Razor. That's his first kill. Looking good.
Nothing for you.
Troll Warlord. Who's getting going on? Just a little bit of damage. Luke Cage deciding to go on the Night Stalker instead. I don't think Anarchist wants to be here, and I think he's starting to feel the same. That is a death for the Troll Warlord. Not one that I thought needed to happen. It does seem like Ill Cage on the Silencer is just sitting behind his carry a little bit too much, not trading his health enough. Whereas if you look at this, man, he's got a wand and a tango. He's looking very good, and now he's actually maybe doing a portal move? No. FN's gone back. Razor, he's just getting some drainage in. 100 damage. He's going to keep on going, but these wolves are actually having something to say about it. Wahoo. He's got that tombstone ready to go if he needs. I think they should head back to that lane, focus on those last hits, and it looks like that's what's happening. Fantastic. Mid lane, nothing is happening. MLG heroes looking very low on mana, where if you look at this bar up the top left, Mech and Cheese are looking very, very healthy. And this Silencer looks like he's in trouble. He's able to get a spell off, and he's safe. He's safe. Overcrowded Dead Bookie 78 BRQ. Welcome. Welcome. Or should I say hello? Hello, Bochka. Nice little barrel for you. And that's a instant D ward. That camp's now blocked. Oh. Anything happening top lane? This Ringmaster is getting a little bit of damage put on him. However, he's getting a little bit of damage in return. The Silence is getting some very good clicks onto this Night Stalker. Night Stalker trying to get in range for the Void so he can get this kill. However, Silencer offers himself up instead. Almost. Either way, there's some really good trades going on in this top lane. It is looking like there's just damage galore here. All heroes looking low on the top lane, and now they're going in again. He's got that wand on the other team. Troll Warlord's used his. Hopefully he's getting a miss here, and he doesn't, but still, he's able to get that range. Ringmaster, he's also feeling alright. He's eating that tango, and the Silencer does the noble thing and kills himself, which is actually fine. Nobody gets that experience on the side of Mech and Cheese, who is his opposing team, and instead he gets to go back to base in the fountain, get full health, full mana, free TP, no free TP. He's actually going to have to buy a TP, which he's already done, come back to base fully loaded with a few items from the shop. It's very, very simple, very effective play, and he's even got a salve, so this is incredible. If he immediately, okay, he wanted to use that fountain. However, Heroic up here with a haste rune. This Silencer, that's why he should have used the salve on his safe lane straight away. He forgot his most important role, which is to help his safe lane hero out. However, the OD with the boots, can he get on this Night Stalker? Night Stalker's going to be able to juke here. Oh, the OD thought the same thing, but instead actually got the kill. Oh no, what an arrow from the Ringmaster. Not an arrow. Quap's able to get out, so that is a 2 for nothing. Very good play. MLG feeling a bit of pain there. This Troll Warlord really doesn't have what he wants right now. This is 7 minutes in, and you'd expect him to at least have his boots completed. But instead, he has completed 2 deaths. 2 deaths. Bot lane, they're just chilling. The good news is that while Night Stalker may be in front of the last hits, the net worth isn't too out of balance. So you can say what you'd like and be worried, but oh, Lycan goes down. Missed that one. Silencer TPs to go and help his friends, but he just gets in front of Queen of Pain and allows a screen, giving them 2 more kills. 8-0. The glad wrap over the metaphorical basketball ring that is a kill has not been broken by our MLG. Troll Warlord has said, yep, I'm heading to jungle, which is absolutely fine. Troll doesn't mind it in there. He's going to go ahead and just get some nice safe farm. This Ringmaster should definitely be looking to leave lane, and it looks like he is. He's just going to get some objectives here. Getting some lane control going with that rune. Don't want to give it to that Queen of Pain, but as I said, this heroic, he's a comfort pick for him on this Queen of Pain, so he's playing comfortable. Really wouldn't have wanted this Night Stalker to have a nice game. I would sooner sack some farm for my Lycan, but I don't know, I could be wrong there. I haven't played Lycan. I don't know how important his farm is or what his catch-up game is like. But Night Stalker, I know it's horrible, so if you give him a bad lane, he's probably going to have an average game. But good lane, better game. Just got some nice stacks made there from Illcage. It's just good to see that despite having no kills, these guys are not forgetting how to play Dota. They're stacking, they're pinging, they're moving, they're TPing. Score is almost irrelevant to them, which is just the way to play Dota. And now they are a team that play a lot together, they said, so you can see that coming through. They've won, they've lost together. And the Silencer has made a nice little move, got this silence on the Ringmaster. And now, even if they had a bit more lockdown there, I think it wouldn't have been much different. However, the Razor has noticed that Silencer doesn't have any stun. So I'm just going to go run him down. He's very slow. The arrow comes through just a little bit behind, which allows Falx to get another kill. And how many is this for our Razor? That is 3. It's 3 kills for the Razor. The net worth is slowly starting to tilt the direction of the kill score. Again, not that it tells the whole story, but it is, the first chapters are definitely looking good. And we've got that tombstone down. Pop's got his ult, gets that off, so the spells are being hit right now. This looks like at least one kill is going to go down. Mirana's able to jump away. No need to save. However, the OD is TP'd in. Maybe this is the time where they get a kill. Can they get the Razors go down? And so does the Undying. That is a 2 for 1. And I do think that that's absolutely much more worth it for the MLG. This is what I was saying. They don't look like they are behind, and they're still playing together. Their team gets doved. All of a sudden, 5 heroes are top. Did Odie get a kill there? Because that's who I would want to give one to. Yes. Unfortunately, Mirana got one. Mirana. But the OD on Psyshock also got one. This Silencer says, hey, would you like another one, Razor? But the Lycan has other ideas. Now that he doesn't have that static link, he's not able to stop the damage coming out from the jungle, and Lycan takes his first kill. That is a none for one. TP's come in, trying to defend this, trying to help out on the fight. But no. Night Stalker, he's got a few items, he's got a silence, but he just doesn't have that much damage just yet. The invisibility comes out. Now is that a new ability, or has that always been true of Mirana, and that the fact nobody has dust is a bit embarrassing? I think that that's embarrassing. Thankfully, no kills have been made either side. I can't see any careers flying out with dust, so I'm going to be certain to point every single time that they get a kill. They don't get a kill. Whoop. Mirana just jumps away. Night Stalker's still looking, but he is very low. He's playing in those trees nicely. It's very well played. Silencer, still not level 6, so Pop jumps in, feeling very, very safe, getting some more damage. This is a 4 heroes bot. Razor's gone mid to get some farm, but in the meantime, Troll's having a very, very good day, and he is going for that Maelstrom as well, which means he's just going to be able to farm faster, quicker. He's not greedy, he's not looking for this Battle Fury. He says a Maelstrom's good enough for me, because the lane probably wasn't. Psyshock. He's almost got his Witchblade. I do not know the build on OD. Let's just check this out and see what kind of items an OD normally builds. Before we do that, I'm just going to pull up the item screen for everyone so that they can see what kind of neutrals and item builds people are going for. Now, I did just see a smoke, and the smoke looks like it's going to pay off, because immediately, out of nowhere, a Quap screams onto the OD. And now he's currently silenced, so it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out of this. And he is dead. The silence is still not level 6, but the Lycan says, hey, what are you doing? Get away. And he just backs off. So that is just a 1 for none. What was committed? No ultimates on either side, no static link, so it really was almost a little bit of a free kill. Good, well played. Looks like they're going to use this momentum to push that tower. Oh, it was the Queen of Pain Scream that was used. The silencer, ill cage. Ill cage. Really is being treated like a hero without a stun and a very slow movement speed. And I'm liking that they're taking advantage of this.
Middle tower is under attack.
Too much action happened. I did want to look at the OD build, but we'll do that in a second after this tower has been pushed. It's the Astral Imprisonment used. Quap blinks in and incredible deny on the Iceman. You could see him lining it up. Well done, Morana. Well done. And it looks like the boys, or all of the teams, just going to go back and relax. Pro Warlord, he's farming. Doesn't have a clarity and isn't using his spells. There we go. Yeah, that's the spells usage I like to see. We're just going to leave the camera looking on this Razor for a bit. Following the Queen of Pain. And let's have a look at the OD. Oh, mid lane. What's that solo kill for the OD? Managing to find one. That is great. And he said, I'm going to die anyway. May as well get rid of this tombstone in case any of the boys are coming. He's pinging it as if there was someone there to help him. A very quick move to sort out this issue with the OD. Unfortunately, Moonlight Shadow might have been on cooldowns. It wasn't able to save his friend. And I don't think I see any dust, so he probably would have been safe. And I would have loved to tell this team how foolish they are for not having detection, but that won't be happening. Silencer yet again says, Would you like a treat? Perhaps a donation to this fund that is your kill score? Again, this is only a 3k lead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Any serious items coming up? Helm Dom. Oh, very nice arrow combo. Something I didn't bring up or mention, but that is a Ringmaster without a ring. And Lycan says, I've got more. I don't think that Astral Imprisonment was the right call. That has absolutely stopped all of their momentum, and I think the Psyshock regrets it as well. Definitely could have used that on maybe the Quap, or however, Quap blinks in. Still looking, posturing on both teams. But no, it seems like it's cooled down. It's cooled down. Lycan has got his Helm Dom, no boots, doesn't look like he needs them because his ultimate obviously gives him a bit of move speed. 550. Wonder if that's added or flat. And he now has a complete Helm of the Overlord. So that definitely is a big item. Again, I'm just a little bit unfamiliar with the impact that a Lycan can have now that he's got this item, but look, he wouldn't have rushed it if it wasn't a good idea. I don't think that a Lycan player doesn't know what he's doing, so... Mid lane, Ringmaster he's having a little bit of damage put on him from this OD, but again, OD, no tower. Queen of Pain just blinks in, doesn't have a slow, but he has got a Shadow Strike, and now this Ringmaster hits him with that slow that he needed. Silence to try and get him out, but that silence isn't going to last long. Just gets hit on the edge, which is very nice. He turns around and gets a kill. Very valiant effort making it a 1-for-1, but it was a mid for a pos 5, so that was, again, coming out on top there for our Mech and Cheese team. The pressure that they are applying is constant, and it does seem to be continuing to go on their side. However, we have got this Helm Dom. He's got himself an Ancient Giant Golem who's just going to increase the health capacity of all the nearby units. And I wonder if this was his first choice, or if it's just the one that he landed on. How's our Troll Warlord going? It looks like he's almost at that Mithril Hammer now. Didn't realize his lane was this bad, but he's now just finished the Maelstrom at 18 minutes is essentially when he's going to get that. Obviously, it's a poor timing, but there hasn't been another death. So he died twice in lane, and he did exactly what he needed to. As a pos 1, he played like it, went into the jungle, and got his farm. And you have to admit that the team MLG have given him the amount of space to be able to do that. Yes, they're behind in the kills and losing most fights, but Troll Warlord now has his farming item, and maybe this will lead to a lot more. Smoking up. They've got an ultimate on the Night Stalker. Any other fun items? Witchblade. 4 staffs coming out from the Undying. But he's not in this fight. This is a 3-man. They've spotted a Lycan, and I do think this is a good kill, but no. Spells were used incorrectly, and he's just going to run himself out of there. However, the Quap could go. He has got a haste rune. I'd feel safe, but guess he doesn't feel too safe. And now the micro going on with this Golem is very impressive, and it's hitting hard. The Wolves and the Golem get their kill. So that is a 0 for 1, even though the team smoked. And I think that was a mistake from Mech and Cheese, only going with 3 heroes. Now this is a story of a lack of lockdown for both teams at the moment. It seems like in a previous game, Radiance Blinkers, who was a official VSL team, they had 4 blinks at this stage. So they were in front, they had an aggressive team, and they had 4 blinks. There was no situation where heroes weren't there or catching up. Whereas, while Yahoo, nice little 4-staff, which I think is a good item, they don't really have that much lockdown either. Helm Dom. Maelstrom, he's looking towards a... guess we'll see. Ray Sneezy, welcome to the chat. Certain. Now, Ray Sneezy, I see your comment there. Mech and Cheese, who is the Radiant, that is one of the other teams. Captain Falx is probably someone that you've spoken to in the captain's chat. Now, we do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man smoke. Are they going to run into Roshan? Yes, they are. And what are they going to find for themselves? Wahoo has popped his ultimate, and it does seem like this Lycan is going to go down this time because he doesn't have his ultimate, and even when he did, he could not get that off. Silencer didn't use the silence. I think it was okay to hold it there because his mate looked dead. However, he does have a Ghost Scepter, so he's going to be able to stay alive for a little bit, but Queen of Pain blinks in happily, feeling confident, and gets that kill. Razor, on the other hand, is now going down. I think that was a very good play by the OD to just pick that Razor off, and now we have got a hero who's been in actual imprisonment. Heroic is looking scared. The silence is a very good play. However, they don't have follow-up damage for the Troll Warlord, and now he's turned around and he's got his ultimate off. That Maelstrom is proccing and getting plenty of damage. In the meantime, the Night Stalker looks like he's going to go down as well. No, he's out. But so now is the Troll Warlord getting a kill. Lycan is back, TPs in immediately, gets a kill. So that was ultimately a 3 for 2. Very well played there by MLG. Again, showing their experience together as a team. Despite from this tricky position, it is now just a 1k lead. And the gold swing there was, let's have a look at that. That's about a 300 gold swing, which is important in this game. Experience is what's more important there. Finally, those levels are coming. It would have been incredible if Troll was able to live there, or maybe get himself... He did. He got himself a kill. In the meantime, that OD, 6 and 3, he's really coming good for the team. Quick little item check. We have got a Sanj and Yasha. Interesting. Bit of damage, bit of move speed, bit of attack speed. I can see that being an item, but... And he's getting a blink next. I think it's a good call. Blink in, get you silence, and hopefully unalive someone real quick. Troll Warlord, how is he going? He is finishing that Yashin now. A little bit of a win probability here. Team fight's going well, but as you can see there, the experience gain was very, very helpful for Team MLG, the Dire. Dire have 5-man smoking up. OD sitting on a little bit of health, but they've all got their ultimates. And even though it is nighttime, they are the ones that are stalking. And they saw them in the lane, they knew where they were. And they're going to continue moving in that direction, playing very, very cautious. Troll Warlord sitting in front. I don't think he wants to be the first, but I think he's confident enough to be able to get his ultimate off. Maybe they're going to run into this Razor, and they are. Why aren't they cancelling this? Why aren't they killing this Razor? Okay, they figured it out. They figured it out. They cancelled, and now they are there. They are wanting to contest this Tormentor, and back down we go with a Ghost Scepter. This Ringmaster is causing issues. However, the Undying, he goes down. That's what I spoke about. He's not very good against people that want to run at him and hit him. So he's gone down. Ringmaster's managing to live. And now MLG are turning around and getting themselves a Tormentor. That Razor just being a little bit disconnected from his team, causing them to lose both a hero, a fight, and now the Tormentor. For the first time this game in 24 minutes, Team MLG are now in front on the with 2k lead in gold. And let's have a look at the experience gain. No, they are also up on experience. MLG, very, very good play. Feeling good about that one for sure. Let's have a look and see what's going on with these careers. There's a few items coming out, and that is a harpoon. So this Lycan is going to be even more difficult to run away from. And OD picked up something there as well, and he's got a pike. I think a great item in this game. You can pike anyone that's coming on you, and that is both the Razor and the Night Stalker. And the best part about pike is the recent change. Even though it doesn't push someone away if they have BKB, it still pushes you away. So you can still cast it on an enemy hero, as well as just using it on yourself. They're feeling strong still though. Team Mac and Cheese, stealing some Ancients, still pushing, and their wards are still very aggressive. I like it. And this is a smoke coming from Team MLG. What are they looking for? They just want to fight? And this arrow looks like it's going to hit. And this Ringmaster looks like he's going to die.
Live entertainment.
And now Roshan says, I look good. And MLG are really showing that they are focused here. They know what they want and they are getting it.
Radiant's bottom tower
There's a 4k gold lead, the highest gold lead we've actually had all game, despite the start where Mac and Cheese looked like they were absolutely railroading. They only were ever 3.5k ahead. Troll Warlord, he's got his Yasha, and now he's going for a BKB. So he just wanted a bit of move speed, unless on a career he actually has a Sange. No, he's being responsible. He's getting a BKB. OD on the other hand, also getting a BKB. So these items are good. And now that we have this Rod of Atos, heroes can't run away as much. Silencer, Ghost Scepter. Looks like they've solved all of their previous issues. Now the blink has come out. The Silencer is looking like he's going to get unalived real soon. But the Global comes out and there's no dispels. And they essentially just run. Global Silence, Moonlight Shadow, and MLG just exit, despite the very good initiation coming out from what was his name? His name is Elite Ace. Despite the initiation coming out from the Night Stalker on Elite Ace. Anarchist, farm. Now they've actually smoked. They want to go back in. The Harpoon man is feeling it, and he's actually pretty close to a Radiance. This Lycan is looking like a big problem. Whereas if we go on the other side, I've had it on OD for a while there, apologies. We have a Aghanim Scepter on the Quap. She's going to feel good about that one. And an Orchid. Who are they silencing? Maybe a few of them. I guess it just adds some catch. Attack speed, damage. This tower is feeling bad. I'm pretty sure this is the best ancient creep to have at the moment. The fireball is incredible in lane. The splash attack is also good. And just gives them armor, which is also very incredible. How much is that? It's 3 armor. and a Radiance. Now, remember when Night Stalker had this Sanjin Yasha? He's still got a Sanjin Yasha, and he has a blink. But notice the impact is just not as much as this Helm Dom. Now, I know that the Lycan is ahead by a lot now, especially in gold, but even before, his presence was just feeling that little bit stronger. I don't know what the correct answer was for the Night Stalker to feel a bit more threatening, but Wahoo on the Undying has force-staffed himself away to safety, and with a Guardian Greaves, he definitely is safe, but MLG have taken their second T2. Both the mid and bottom T2s are now theirs. Well, are now no one's. So Radiant, Dire, MLG pushing. However, Night Stalker is gone. He's going on this silencer. Are they able to kill him before he gets off that global? No, they're not. Queen of Pain does not have a dispel of any kind. However, the silencer finally goes down. Queen of Pain also does. Razor's got a BKB. He pops it, and now he's running at this Lycan with doing plenty of damage, but the Troll Warlord, now that he can just hit, he does. However, well played by Elite Ace, turning around and going on the Troll Warlords. Now, Lycan can't enter this fight. Troll Warlord is completely dead. Who's got... And the Aegis has been spent. A lot of spells have been used, but they're poking very nicely. There's no buybacks to come out from any team, so it is a 3v3 looking like at the moment, and the jungle creeps are escaping as well. Some nice little jabs. Sort of just throwing insults across the road. But it does look like nobody's going to get into a punch-up in the middle of the street. They retreat, both teams. The 2v2. I do think that... Oh, I should have got the Firecat recap. I keep forgetting to click that. Apologies. Do think that looked better for our folks at Mac and Cheese. But, yeah. Night Stalker, seen an OD, and the OD has a blink and is out. However, they can still see him, and he has to turn around. They're able to TP here, but Quap goes. I do like this, and he's got the silence. This OD is looking like he's in plenty of trouble now. He has not used his blink yet, so in 3 seconds, maybe our Elite Ace is going to blink ahead forward. I really think he should have went there. I know he's feeling scared. No, he's not. He's not feeling scared. He's hunting, he's stalking, and he can see him. He dodges the arrow, blinks back into the arrow, gets his silence off just. Mirana doesn't have a leap anyway, and he's going to dive this for sure. If he doesn't, very nice. Elite Ace, that is a 2 for nothing. And now, fight recap, simple. A nice little 4k XP exchange with a nice little... Oh, that's a 2.3 gold exchange as well for our boys at Mech and Cheese. So they're feeling good about that. I'll bring that fight recap up in case you missed that. They're feeling good about that. And maybe they're going to get their first T2 of the game. Here's some items, anything of note. It was a nullifier that the Lycans actually got, which is, I think, a very good choice. This Ghost Scepter is now null, and any other item he gets after this, including this cloak, is just useless. The T2 comes. Guardian Greaves does feel good against the nullifier though. Doesn't dispel the effect, but you know, the passives will still work. And the heal always works. Razor with the BKB, Mantis Style, and he's getting a Satanic. He thinks, man, I can't survive in these fights. I think he is right. Slows Razor's target by 1 times the amount of damage stolen. So it'll slow as well. I do like that. Queen of Pain, Haste Rune, looking for his BKB. I think Yules is a nice choice as well, to be honest. BKB is something I'd consider if there was, you know, active lockdown, but I think a Yules can get him exactly what he wants. It can be used on the Troll Warlord. It can dispel any silences. Oh, hold on. There's a fire happening. Spells have been used. Quap uses Scream. Elite Ace and the Night Stalker is also used, and he's able to get that silencer. In the meantime, Troll Warlord has used his BKB and his ultimate, and he's only hitting Wahoo on the Undying. Hasn't been able to get him at all, and the Troll Warlord goes down. Wahoo with the items, the armor, the tank. He living up to his name of Undying. That is a 2 for nothing. Very, very good fight there. Fight recap hasn't appeared yet. I will click that real soon. And there it is. That is the second T2. What an even game. The swing has just gone back the other way. Now it is anyone's game. Mech and Cheese
Radiant are scanning.
showing that a nullifier isn't everything. In the meantime, Ancient Prowler has been pushing. The mid lane is been pushed out, but I think they got what they wanted. It's just a matter of farming again. They wait for these BKBs to come up. We have got that Glepnia on the Marana. Silencer with a Force Staff, but he's still feeling scared. I really think it should have been a Glimmer. I understand why.
Is a great conductor.
But I do think it should have been a Glimmer. Lycan is getting a BKB. So in this next fight, there will be plenty of BKBs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 4. 4 out of 10 ain't bad. Now, it does seem like they're feeling the pressure. The micro has lessened. There's a lot more things to think about. The career is coming for the Lycan. He's getting his BKB. Quap, on the other hand, is very close. He could actually buy out and get his BKB as well, making it 5 BKBs. 5 out of 10 is even better. In the meantime, Wahoo pushing out this lane. And is that a dust? I don't know why they would bother with that. It's not like they needed it 34 minutes ago, but it's good. Better late than never. Razor uses that static link. Doesn't get it. There is a gem of True Sight on this Night Stalker, and he's got a BKB, and he's feeling safe. Very patient, very composed. Doesn't use his spells too much. The Undying gets gone on, drops his tomb, and that means the boys want to fight. Lycan busy hitting this tombstone, and it goes down. In the meantime, the OD is getting targeted by 2. There's no static link, but it's come back up, and he's used it. He's got 133 damage, but it doesn't matter when you've got 2 heroes just absolutely destroying you. The Quap did not buy out on the BKB, and they chose to fight, and now he is dead. Knight's OD did not end up dying, so it is a 2 for nothing so far. In the meantime, this Ringmaster looks like he's also going to go down. However, can he get a return kill? He's doing enough damage, and the OD has managed to save himself, I think. Night Stalker gets out of there so he can hold onto this gem. Yet again, another fight, which is even. Another swing. Looking good. 8k XP swing and a 4k gold swing. Feels very good for the side of MLG, and they're looking. Is Roshan up? No. No. It was a maybe, but it's not. Night Stalker is doing plenty, and now that he's going to get this AC, I think he's going to do plenty more. Just that little bit of attack speed, a little bit more damage. It's really going to start paying dividends, because the issue that they have right now is Razor's the only one getting targeted. Everyone is sort of either jumping in late, like the Queen of Pain, or the Undying is dying very quickly as well. And then Razor's just sort of by himself, getting gone on by a Lycan and a Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord happily uses his ult there, because it's quite a nice cooldown now. It's 70 seconds, and you know, the duration is 6.5 itself, so it's about a minute before it's up again, which is nothing compared to being full health, not going back to base, and now he's got an Aegis. I am excited to see the next item on the Troll Warlord, because if it was me, I think I'm getting a crit. I would definitely get the Shard. I think the Shard is a very, very good item on Troll Warlord at the moment. Basically just gives him another attack, a little bit like Muerta. And the best part about it is you don't have to do anything different. It's an item you can get, makes you hear about it, you don't have to think about it. Let's have a look at these items. What have we got? We got Roshan's banner on Luke Cage. The Basher has come out from the Night Stalker. I like it. A little bit of damage. Cheaper. interrupt. It's got a lot of good things there. Razor's still desperately looking for his Satanic. Yule Scepter on the Mirana. I think that spells bad news for Mech and Cheese.
Thrilling.
Top lane,
What's up next?
Radiant's top
Larkin
tower is under
happily
attack.
solos a Tormentor, giving his friend a shard. One more leap charge, attacks during the leap buff, critically strikes. So, you know, maybe he'll hit a bit more. Maybe this will hurt. Nothing wrong with it. Unfortunately, the first shard they got just increases the intelligence steal on Silencer, which is, if I'm a core, I think my least favorite shard. You know, I really didn't want the support to get that over anyone else in the game, but they've now got 2 for free, making that lead go to 8k, and Razor is in. We spoke about the issues with Razor being the only one in because he's just going to get hit. And right now, Troll Warlord uses his BKB and proves me right. Razor is dead. In the meantime, the Mirana is spending a lot of time distracting this Night Stalker. But now, what happened there? Troll Warlord has gone down once. I'm not sure what happened there, but maybe Queen of Pain was able to just get a nice silence and ult and kill him. So far, it is a 2 for 1. Night Stalker looking to come back in. It's technically a 2 for 2, but Troll Warlord did have an Aegis. He's getting that Revenant's Brooch. I think it's a great call.
Radiant's top
And this
tower
is the
under
top
attack.
T3. Looks like it's going to go down. OD, feeling confident.
Radiant's top
Ringmaster
tower
able to get
has
himself
fallen.
out of dodge. Escape, if you will. Using the Escape Act. Night Stalker. Solo. The boys are just hitting. Troll Warlord hitting this tower. Oh, fight recap. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me remember. 10k gold lead so far for Team MLG, even though they are behind on the kills. This is what I was saying, kills don't tell the whole story. They just back up. They say, we win a fight, we don't have Roche. Let's just back up. Let's keep pressing this lead. Queen of Pain. Both teams are fun. You know, it's not a case of being 10k ahead and really feel. Oh, Larkin has seen middle. Night Stalker's hitting him. He gets a bash, but I just think with this BKB already popped, he's in trouble, and he does not have ultimate. And then Bernard got the career coming out. Oh, Escape Act has used. He was able to jump in the tomb if he needed to, but he hasn't. Razor looking for a static link. He hasn't pressed it. I don't think he's aware that he hasn't pressed it. In the meantime, Night Stalker is finally looking like he's going to go down. Razor is trying to get out, but he is also killed. So far it's a 2 for 1. Silencer down on MLG. Mac and Cheese, Razor, and Ringmaster have died. 12k gold lead. 26 kills on Mac and Cheese with 23 on MLG. And up mid lane, MLG go. They're feeling strong. 2 heroes dead. They know that Mac and Cheese probably don't want to use a buyback.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Night Stalker uses his ultimate, and I think either way this is fine. As long as he doesn't die, I think it's fine. And it looks good. He doesn't look like he's dying. However, the Hurricane Pike, the Rod of Atos, no, oh, can he get out of dodge? He's not looking healthy. He's only got 144 health. The Escape Act is used. However, he's not moving. He didn't. I don't think he knew. Now Queen of Pain doesn't have his Ags in his backpack. Thankfully, the Ringmaster comes through with that control that I was talking about with the Wheel of Wonder. However, it doesn't matter. They are down 2 heroes right now. Razor is up now, so they're only down 1, but still, this mid-Rax doesn't care. Night Stalker buys back. He doesn't have his ultimate, so I don't think that he should go like this, but he disagrees. Pops his BKB. Razor gets in there, starts the static link on who? Needs the Escape Act immediately because the other hero just hit so hard. You drain one, the other one kills you. Razor's dead in the back line. Queen of Pain with the BKB, applying a lot of damage to the heroes. However, not enough. They just do not have enough, and I personally think that this is GG. A hero like Troll Warlord backed up with another hero like Larkin in his army. I think they're just going to go down middle and end this game. For the first time MLG with 27 kills, leading in the kill score. Both lanes are pushed and they are feeling it. They're mid, they haven't decided, but it looks like they are going to go for the Mega Creeps. A little bit of BM hitting with the buildings on the OD, but they are 25k up. This is such a huge swing.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top
A lot of fights just stopped going their way at the... where is that? The 35-minute mark. And now they continue to push. Team MLG. And good game well played. It's been called by the captain. He didn't use GG so that they can actually end the game. It's very good manners, but nope. There it is. Minor League Gamers takes the victory. As I was saying, it's not the full story. Just because the team is in front doesn't mean that they're going to win. Very well played by Minor League Gaming. Minor League Gamers. Woo! Woo! Well done. Let's get some scores up. As is tradition, I'll try and get an interview with the winning team. Now it looks like Anarchist is gonna join us. And then I'll be able to chat to the teams and see if they want to have another game tonight. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Now, just letting you know, this is streamed, so you are recorded. You're all good with that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good.
Sweet as. Honestly, I thought your team played so well. Obviously, you struggled there in that lane, but not once did it look like your team was behind.
Yeah, like honestly, our laning phase wasn't that good that we expected. Like, we kind of knew that the laning phase will be hard, but not that bad. But yeah, our mid laner like OG played really well. Honestly, like he made enough space for me, honestly, and I couldn't go Battle Fury, and I was so far behind that I didn't go Battle Fury. I just went for the Maelstrom just to help me a bit.
And if you rewatch, you're going to hear me mention all of that. The fact you weren't greedy, you stayed in the jungle, your team gave you space. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing I loved with this Lycan, this only Helm Dom, I loved it. It just showed so much impact so early. Was that, did he was always going to go that, or was the team talking about it? Tell me about it.
He's a grandmaster on the hero. He knows the hero more than anyone else in the team. So I can tell you that he's really good with the hero, so he knows what he needs to do.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
No, that was awesome. That was obvious. Were you worried about your lockdown? Because you're going to hear me bash your team's choices of a Silencer and Mirana. Were you worried, or tell me?
Honestly, like after the draft phase, we kind of talked about like we don't have enough lockdown, but we also watched their team. We also saw that they don't also have lockdown. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's kinda it can be worrying, but the thing is, except for that Queen of Pain, they don't have much escape. So yeah, like, and the plan was to let me go on them actually, and then we can just destroy all of the heroes.
Right, so yeah, you were sort of there as just obviously you were always going to do damage, troll all it always does, but you were just sent in there as a decoy, pop your ult, live, and let Lycan do his thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was trying to get some attentions on me so that Lycan gets some space to reposition himself and, just get the backlines pretty easily. Since the Ringmaster is kinda, annoying hero, as everyone knows.
Absolutely. No, and he proved as annoying, but just so did you. I think Razor kept going in there, and either you would hit him or the Lycan would hit him. It didn't matter who he drained. Yeah. And he was desperate for this Satanic to try and live, but you guys just played too well.
Yeah, like I was always waiting for him to link someone, and then I just go on top of the Razor. So yeah, that was pretty much the plan. Just take out the Ringmaster first, and try to respond to their positionings. That's all.
No, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Did you want to play one more?
Yeah, I mean, we are okay with it.
All right.
We can play. Yeah.
Jump in. I'm going to make another lobby. Jump in there. We'll talk there. And thank you for the game. Falx,
Yeah, sure.
What's up, bro?
you're all good to have another one?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I was jumping in to say.
Perfect.
Well played, brother.
Incredible
Well
timing.
played. Man, that was a really good game.
It was so even. It was so even.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's jump in there. I've got the lobby coming. And let's go for a game 2.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
See you then. Now, we might have a special edition here. Yeah. We might have another caster coming in. Ray Sneezy from Team DSAC might be joining on the co-cast. Message him then. We'll see what comes first. The teams filling up with players, or Ray Sneezy jumping in the lobby to co-cast. Either way, I'm happy to do it by myself. I didn't get his name, but that was Anarchist. Anarchist of Team MLG. They're in. Ooh. They're looking threatening, mac and cheese. People watching stream is smooth. Can hear me. No issues. Elite Ace is he's jumping in the broadcast channels. He may not be casting, but he is gonna. How do I join the lobby? Oh, Racing is in. Hello, hello. Do we have Ray Sneezy here? No, he backed out. Captain was here, and now he's gone again. And he's back. I can't hear you. If you're talking, I believe you. For the other team. All right. We'll try to fix 1 sec. No rush at all. Psyshock. He's back in. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ray Sneezy. What was that?
Hey, can you hear me? I'm assuming you can hear me.
Hello, I can hear you.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
turn
Hello,
you
people
up.
can hear me.
Let's turn you up a little bit. Very nice.
So those are the other two teams. Well played, man. That was a good game.
Another even game for Virtual Sports League. It seems like the season's really gonna give us some fight.
Exciting times, man.
It very much is. And
It really
did you
is.
want to join the lobby so you can be in the
Yeah,
broadcasting channel?
I'm just jumping in now.
2 secs, fantastic.
Just gonna log in.
Thank you, Tap Man Tap.
I didn't get to check out the whole game. I came in probably around when I texted actually in the streamer chat.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see. I wanted to see the draft. That's alright. How you liking the patch?
I still don't know that much about it. You know, there's nothing that's extremely that I'm really seeing. Normally in a patch, there's very key things to talk about, but it just seems like it's a big sort of balance patch sort of situation. There you are, and you're in. Okay, the coin has been flipped.
Woo!
MLG. Last time the coin toss winner was the one that actually lost the game, so MLG.
Oh yeah, they got 2 flag. Oh yeah, finally.
And here we go. It is draft time.
Alright.
I'm going to put mac and cheese so I don't confuse people. But yeah, hopefully we can convince Minor League Gamer to join the league. But they are just a team that plays together a lot, apparently. And
Yeah.
they're just friends with the Captain Falcons. And they just said, we'll do a scrim.
The more the merrier.
I
think
agree.
I've told all my mates that have five players that they play with, just come join.
Come join.
Bring
Don't
the
be-
whole crew, come join. You're listening, watching, come join. There's nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
There's nothing on the line.
Everything
We're
to gain.
playing. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sick and tired of Turbo. Come join.
Come join.
10 seconds.
Play some real Dota for once. And I mean real as in
Alright.
5v5.
What's going on here
5
with the
seconds
draft,
remaining.
Couple
eh? So
bans.
we're banning AA. We're banning AB. I think AA is going to be banned every single game or picked.
Absolutely.
Radiant
Both
team
of these
back.
heroes were banned last game.
Yeah, they're the strongest right now in this patch.
What happened to Abaddon that made him so
10 seconds remaining.
strong? I saw that he got the crit on his ability.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
the crit.
I don't rate it. I think he's just annoying in your face, especially as an offlaner.
Yeah.
He's just too much to handle later. There's no point fighting him in a team fight. You know he's gonna pop ult. It's gonna proc it, and it's just a waste of time. He really is. He really does get annoying. You better off just banning it.
Yep. Just get rid of him.
It's
There are
also the counter.
three heroes. Let's say I'm a support, or even a core. 3 heroes that I'll always look at buying a Yule Scepter for. It's Axe, Abaddon, Ursa, and Troll Warlord 4. Just use them.
10 seconds.
Get them out of here.
remaining.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Run
And
away.
It's another thing too. If
5
you're banning
seconds
AA,
remaining.
you want to ban ABBA. It's one of those things.
Yeah. I've found a bit of luck. I don't know about the new
10
patch.
seconds
Maybe
remaining.
Viper's had some changes, but I do like Viper against ABBA if I do see him.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but the problem with Viper is he doesn't scale late game. Yeah, he's great early game. If you are a bit greedy and you can scale, that's
Yeah.
good. But he just fails to scale and then just falls off.
No,
I see there's a Night Store of ban, which is seems like a respect ban.
yeah, it does. Well, he did. Elite Ace.
Elite
look-
Ace was it? Yeah.
He did look like he was doing the
popping
most.
off. Yeah, he was going hard. I think I'll have to ban that as well.
Oh, it does look like it. And Elite Ace is actually their sub. Now, he might become a main player as one of
5
the
seconds remaining.
members of Mech and Cheese is looking a little bit off and on as to when he can play. So he might be getting replaced by Elite Ace
Radiant
just for
team
commitment issues. So
Yep.
we'll just see what the team decides there. Obviously, everyone's
And there's
welcome.
it's a liking ban. It's another respect ban.
Absolutely.
Dire team pick.
I'm
He was
surprised they
Grandmaster,
banned the
wasn't he?
silencer.
Born of Magnus.
I think it was game over on it, was it?
It was who was on the Lycan? I think you're right. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think so.
It was.
think
It was
it's-
game over on the Lycan. He's a
Yeah,
Grandmaster
yeah.
Lycan as well.
Grandmaster, yeah. So, Magnus pick up,
5
nice.
seconds remaining.
Very nice. Yeah, I think we can convince MLG to come play. Why not? They're already playing, they're having fun, they're winning.
Yeah, they're winning. Actually, that's a good point. Mac and cheese, maybe just throw this one in. Really make them feel good until they sign up.
And they all must be mates, or is it just the Falcons that's mates with the other team?
I think Falks is just friends with Game Over, or at least
Okay.
messaged him enough.
Disruptor.
You can't see the
10
Twitch chat, can you?
Nah, I can't. No.
5 seconds.
Is there a
remain.
delay?
Radiant team banned.
It is the 3-minute delay. I'll send you this so you get to experience a little bit of ASCII art. Nothing wrong with it. Disruptor, he's back. Are we going to see some fences?
Nice.
I know Slam Eddie would love to get into me. Iceman.
10 seconds remaining.
Was Iceman in the last game? He was.
What are we looking at here? Broodmother, huh? Broodmother OD. Okay, OD respect, man. Broodmother. I think OD's annoying mid. He's gonna win mid. It's very rare unless you're playing Lena. Then you're alright. But
Yeah, Lena
wanna
Sniper.
get OD out of there. Yeah, just something that you can just stay away from.
Hmm.
Banning Brood
Dire team
is
pick.
annoying. I don't know many Brood players, but if there is one, they're annoying.
Yeah.
I hate it. Yeah, you
And
just see it.
maybe they are using, which is allowed in VSL, maybe like a little bit of an Overwatch or Overwolf. One of them is allowed.
Oh, the Dota Plus Overwolf.
yeah,
thing.
maybe they're
Oh,
just
yeah, yeah.
saying.
If anything, that'd probably have to
10
be game
seconds
over. You can
remaining.
clearly micro. You can micro well.
Oh, that's a
So
good
if
point.
anything, that's probably one of his
5
heroes.
seconds.
That's a very good point. He's a man of micro.
Mm. Just killing Wingmaster off with his creeps.
Yeah, and like, so they've got a Magnus now. So let's say he does pick a jungle hero. There's
Radiant
something to do
team
with
pick.
that. You know, when you've got a Magnus in your team, it always feels good. You've got an RP. Because last game,
Yep.
there weren't any huge ultimates for Team Mech and Cheese. Obviously, Queen of Pain. But other than that, there weren't any huge ultimates. Spectre ban.
I mean, she got the Ags
seconds
pretty early
remaining.
after the Orchid, I think. And
She
I think
did.
she should have just sort of stayed back and just spammed
5
the
seconds
Q.
remaining.
the-
Blinking.
minor league games didn't give him a chance to use it. So what was that? That Ag's
Yeah.
timing was at 27 minutes. 27 minutes on the dot in a 43-minute game. So, yeah, she had it for about 14 good minutes.
It is hard against the silencer too. It's one of those things. It is hard.
Mm-hmm. It was eventually, and I think Quap maybe could have went for a Yule Scepter instead of the BKB. A bit cheaper, get you that mana, more utility.
What have we got here? We got Rubik. We got Vengeful Spirit. Rubik obviously looking to steal the RP. Even the swap and stun is good. Skew is great. It's
Oh, yeah.
a very Rubik pick. So now they got to be careful with what they pick next. They don't want to give away too much.
You're right. It is a good Rubik game. You can just take any spell from either of these other two heroes, and you're probably happy.
You're happy, yeah. You're absolutely happy with these two. Even
Like-
Shockwave alone.
Oh, I'm thinking. So the worst option would probably be, what's Magnus's? I always forget the name of spells when I'm casting.
Empower.
Empower. And even then,
AK.
I bet it's going to be useful. Someone's going to have it.
Yeah. So you've got a Dawn here.
Dawn, love it.
It's a lot of AoE. I wouldn't be surprised if either ban silencer. Yeah.
Dire team pick.
Just think he's a solid hero.
Radiant team pick.
There we go. Nyx is a straight ban
Nyx.
to Dawn. Straight count, instant counter to Dawn. Okay, so we're guessing game over's playing Brood.
Yes,
100%.
definitely a good call. Immediately, this team of minor league gamers is looking a lot more threatening. So I think this might be a mid lane Nyx.
10 seconds remaining.
And then they've already got a bunch of catch, a bunch of
5
control,
seconds remaining.
bunch of lockdown. All they're missing is damage. And I think Brood already has a bit of that. So, and I think both teams drafts are very solid on paper.
Yeah, you're right. This might be a Nyx. It might be even a Rubik mid. If it is a Nyx mid,
Maybe a Rubik mid, I
mean-
like that.
Radiant team back.
maybe.
Slider. More
Yeah,
solid,
okay.
more solid picks.
Yeah, that will dumpster the Nyx mid. He's got to. I think they have to switch that one up now. But I don't think Rubik does well in mid against Slider. They might just exchange XP. That's it.
10 seconds.
Seems like you were right. So we've got a
5 seconds.
GGLC in the chat. First time chatter. Game over is a brood spammer. So we've got the scoop.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if he can micro, he's one of the micros. So
Shout out to GG Elise.
he's a.
Let's see. So Magnus go in stuns. A lot of catch spells stuns.
I think they need to. Yeah, I think they need to try and probably change the mid to Rubik. I think Nyx will struggle.
Do you reckon?
He'll just leech, get XP, get
Dire
6, and then just
team back.
leave. Because he can't fight into Slider mid.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll
And
see.
this might even be a Dawn
How
support.
expensive are Nyx's spells? I know that they're not great, are they? They're pretty expensive.
I think he's
90 mana, 100 mana,
Yeah.
40 mana. Fuck, maybe you just go Spike, Carapace, Impale. I don't know. Who's that? Could be a Dawn mid. Honestly, or any of those heroes on the top in Mech and Cheese could play mid.
It's looking like a Dawn support.
Dire
I
team
can't
True.
tell. I think Magnus off would be good here. Slider mid in the Dawn and Wind support. But there are 3 tanky heroes on Mech and Cheese.
Yes.
3 tanky, great ults with the Dawn ult
Radiant
global.
team
Yep.
back.
So just trying to figure out
Medusa
it
and
is a big
Gyro Bands.
mind twist.
They didn't want to play against the. I understand that. Who are you? If you're Mech and Cheese, who do you want as a carry? Who are you looking at?
Radiant team pick.
Right here, right now, man. I mean, even I'd probably, me personally, I'd play Morphling right now.
Morphling. I love that. I didn't know you were a Morphling player.
Yeah, I'm a massive Morphling player.
I want to meet you in person.
Obviously, when
so
they
then I can
changed-
meet a Morphling
when they
player.
changed. Yeah, actually, when they changed E-Blade, I stopped
5
playing it.
seconds remaining.
Oh, okay.
That
So
was a
you,
while. Yeah, that was a while ago. Probably a couple of years ago.
yeah. And so it's also Morphlings that his changes are not very beneficial. Oh, PL Falx. Falx loves PL. It's a comfort pick, despite not maybe being the best choice here, but I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. I think go on your comfort pit. If you don't know what to do, go comfort.
Yeah.
That's fine. I do that with my team as well.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
something I do like about PL is he can dodge a glimpse. It's always something I look for playing against
5
Disruptor. You know, I'd be
seconds
looking at Lifestealer Jug's banned, but yeah, PL can dodge a glimpse.
He's just gonna have a hard time in lane against Brew, especially this game over fella. He's pretty dominant in the lane, pretty
Yeah.
aggressive, you can say. So
Yes.
you might struggle a bit in lane. You don't want a PL that's behind.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's fine. I think that's a great comfort pick. I think it's good.
Mhm.
So it really does look like it will be a Slider mid.
Now, something they don't have, I know Brood can offer a little bit, especially if he builds a Radiance, is clear. So I'm sure that they're looking for a hero, and they banned Gyro and Medusa themselves. So I'm sure they're looking for a hero that can maybe troll again.
Okay.
your
Dragonite.
yeah. Natural is a natural Malinia builder.
Yep.
He'll make Maelstrom. He'll naturally build it.
And that is a
That's fine.
mid Nyx on the Psyshock.
It
Oh
is.
my god.
What's going on?
Hello.
Who we got here? Hazza.
Oh.
Hazza, we're casting at the moment. We're gonna jump in the caster lobby in a second.
Ah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm never gonna forgive you, but it's fine. Jump on the stream if you want to be a part of it.
Let's get amongst it.
We'll play
in,
again. We'll
jump
play
in.
again real soon.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, so
Now, Hazza, you've been
5
server muted, so we
seconds
won't be able to
remaining.
hear you. So you can still hear us if you want. I'll unmute
Okay,
you. I'll
so-
remember, I promise. If I don't, please message me and I'll remember to do it then so we can play together.
it's an offlane Dawnbreaker. Okay, so it's a support Magnus.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's great.
Good thing about
Works out
Magnus is
really
he can supply the same stuff in support that he can as a core. Obviously, I like it when his items come a bit sooner, but
Yep.
you know,
No, that's absolutely right. Realistically, you just empower. He's got 3 melee cores. He can empower all of them. That's fine. All he needs is a blink and 4 staff. That's it. It's great. Avenge, swap, save. I just don't know how much his Venge will do in lane. Hopefully, he does well. Might be. Yeah, he does a lot. He has a lot of base damage. Should be fine.
yeah,
Should be fine for the Phantom Lancer.
yeah, I agree.
Oh, he's got a good-looking Dawn there. Good-looking Dawn. Oh, look at that disruptor. Looking tough.
Look at tough
like
little
that.
bug.
You see, he's a big boy, huh? This disruptor.
All right, we are
I
back.
haven't seen him. He's got
for
his
battle.
sleeves on. He looks bulky.
He's been bulking. Now I'm just going to zoom out so we can see more. A benefit of VSL, you're always going to see more.
All
now
right,
we've
we got
smoked.
Mac and Cheese versus Minor League Gamers. Game 2. Counter. Casters, please, count. Alright, so I'll leave you to cast. I'll be your analyst for today, my man.
Sounds good. 5 gift sums.
30 seconds to battle.
Sounds even better. What a gift. I would love the little gifts. I wonder if they can see your messages. I hope so.
I don't know, I'm not too sure.
Because, like, the stream definitely can. But it would be nice if the players could as well. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Ah, nice.
The battle
why we can't?
begins.
Looks like I'm an important man.
So that's the first miss stun by the Nyx Assassin. And for some reason... and they can't get the kill. Now, for some reason, Dota loves turning off my hero names.
Oh, that sucks. That would have been so advantageous for
I've
this.
zoomed out too much. There it is. We're back, and look, that's it is a Nyx versus Slider. It was going to be a little bit difficult anyway, but it's even more so when you're on 2 health.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard lane. Hopefully he pulls through. Like I said, if once he gets 6, I think he just instantly leaves and he just goes. That's the best thing to do.
Yep, go and help the boys out.
I mean, yeah, that's really it. He's gonna struggle later. It's practically Ember Spirit just constantly spamming out slides. Full melee.
Yeah,
wish him luck.
right. He's just gonna.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. And he's using the Mind Flare to get last hit. So
Yeah, he's gonna use it on the range creep just to get as much XP as he can. And then bounce. I don't see him sticking around after 6.
because it really does only get worse. But he's got a bottle coming, so maybe that'll help because he'll just be able to. It drains mana, right? That Mind Flare.
Yes.
Yeah, it drains a little bit. So Slider does need his stun for that extra bit of lockdown. But
Up top, Disruptor is dead.
First blood. And
as is tradition, VSL misses first blood on the stream. Apologies again. We don't want to break tradition here.
Alright, so what have we got here? Starting items called PL, yeah, just your casual. Just doing alright, what's the last hits? Okay.
Plenty of
Doing
Quelling
okay
Blades,
here.
plenty of branches.
Nice.
Top lane, we got a bit of fight going on here. Not much. Now Nyx Assassin, where did he get his health from? Did he buy himself a salve? Or he just used all his tangos?
Yeah, these is always goes. Stay near his tower.
Hmm.
Getting much just that extra regen. That 1 or 2.
I'm just excited that we have a mid Nyx, to be honest. A nice little unique.
Yeah, our first one before he just dumpstered me mid. Just yeah. They're actually annoying, man. If you can play it, it's absolutely annoying. That's
Oh,
what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
I think as soon as he gets 6, he's gone.
Now, bottom lane, Falx is getting gone on. However, he's fine. It's just it's a nice little trade. That's Magnus's career. That's safe. The Lotus Pool
Yeah.
goes to Anarchist.
He wants the boots so he can get that skill play just in case. I think it's the right call. It's a great call.
Oh, bottom lane. Vengeful Spirit goes down.
I think that's fine. Give PL the solo XP right now. I think that's fine.
Yeah. What was that? 4 creeps? He's going to get them all. Bang, Falx. Never misses the last hit. And he's got one
Probably
more.
should've came up range.
No! He had a spell as well.
Man, this slaughter.
16 and 3.
Yeah, top of the leaderboard with his last hits, but
I think the Elite Ace, he's clearly a good laner because he won last lane as well. But look at these 13 and 10. 10 denies is impressive. Slaughter mid. Nyx
He's just
uses his
constantly-
spells well.
yeah,
Even
He
trade
is-
comes out.
it's gonna constantly happen though. I think it'll get worse once he gets to level 3.
Disruptor. No. 6 seconds. He's got his Celestial Hammer up again. I don't think the Disruptor wants to be too close. I do think he's going to turn, and he knows that. He's looking, and he knew.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. If he gets a hit here.
Oh, the statics.
I know the slow.
Thunderstrike. The Thunderstrike slowing him with his proc.
Oh,
Ooh,
heartbreaking.
filthy,
Firm denial.
filthy. Okay, naughty
Filthy.
boy.
Deep. Nice little heroic, making sure. Nice, okay. But 26, last
A gift
hits.
from the tempest of battle.
Nyx can play as well as he wants, but Slaughter is having a very good time.
I will remember you in my celebration.
You wanted.
Alright, this Slaughter sitting 27-5. Even still, like I said, Nyx is halfway through level 5 into level 6 soon.
Get a
Imagine
skewer. Don't need it. Skewer now. Yep. DK is underneath the
beautiful.
tower. He's getting some damage here. I know that he's probably going to heal it up. He's also got the Lotus. But they're going. Celestial Hammer. That does cause issues for they're diving.
He's
They've
got a shockwave in 2 seconds.
Yep,
Oh,
okay.
nah.
However, a glimpse is coming in 1 second. If he can get that now. No, too late. Unlucky, but ill cage almost got him under tower. The
Down
Nyx
bot.
is level 6 comes through. It's his first kill for a Psy Shock. More action going on down bot. Thank you.
Instantly rotating.
Yep.
Instantly. Once he hits 6, he's gone.
He's
Best
out.
choice. He's clearly played Nyx multiple times mid.
Yeah, this Psy Shock. He's a good player. He played the OD last game, and he made a lot of space for this Troll Warlord. So I'm liking the fact that now they're winning lanes. You know, it's going to be interesting.
No money.
Stuff. What's going on down here? What's this blue doing?
Top lane Disruptor
Ah,
looks
PL.
like he's having an issue. Should I be looking at PO instead? No.
Nah. Nah, this PL's getting good farm. Good on him. I thought it would be a harder lane. I thought Game A would be more aggressive. It's
Yeah,
fine.
fair. Seems like Venge does help, you know, like very solid support.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely proved me wrong there, actually. He's done a lot.
Brewmaster, he's just got that nice little urn, and he is going Radiance, which is like, you know,
Best, yeah, standard.
yeah, standard. You only need half a reason to go for that. And he's got one, so.
Dot,
Slaughter
middle
mid.
mix.
You could dive here, I think.
I think he should chase it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he should have dived that one. I really think he should. I think he's probably respecting the TPs, but
Get a TP, leave. Or I'm a fan of deaths, you know. I love.
I'm the same. I'm the same.
She's gonna die a few times. Now Nyx, he should be pinging. Nyx is missing, but he's not. Nyx is just looking for a bottle charge. Doesn't have
Yeah,
it.
he's probably looking for another gang. Yeah, doesn't get it. Same in a rune might be it. Yeah, they're both covering it. They don't want to get to Nyx.
Mac and cheese, respecting the fact that DK is now pretty much unkillable, especially with a disruptor behind him, and Magnus is just going to help
Oh,
out
he's
mid.
dead. This is it. He should kill him mid.
Good spell usage, but they've got the invis, and even with the disruptor, yep, good call. He's dead.
Fly as well.
Now, Lil Cage is probably going down as well. Slaughter, is that 2? Either way, it's 2 for none.
Spawnage.
Mac and cheese again showing that they love early game.
Beautiful. And solo guardian up on Dawnbreaker, beautiful stuff. So no
Bottom
one's
lane.
Dire's
PL gets himself a nice
middle tower
kill
is under attack.
versus the Rubik.
Nice.
Dawnbreaker does have level 6, but he does have mana as well, so he might be able to help out bottom and also escape from this DK. He thought the
ult
stun
now.
was coming out, so he was worried. He wanted to. He just miscalculated that there was going to be a stun.
He was watching. Yeah.
Nice little return kill. Wahoo with a very, very fortunate sentry. He missed the Observer Ward though. That's interesting. Wahoo, what are you doing, man?
Nick's hunting.
Next hunting.
See what he finds.
I think I know he wants to. It's no level.
He's a bit tanky.
He
He's a
really
tanky
is.
little boy.
But they're gonna
Okay,
try.
let's try.
I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah. It's 1500 HP.
Yeah.
Tanky.
I think Nyx should, especially with the DK, like, you know, you don't really want to help him gank or anything. I think he should, you know, only be looking bot or just staying mid and getting this day gone.
I think that's the correct call. I'll do the same thing. You can't really go the Dawn. You want to go the PL.
Yeah.
Even the bench. Just get the pickoffs, get the gold, get your dag on. Jump in bot.
Oh, missed that. But we're good. Still a fight going on. Brewmaster is definitely getting ran down a little bit here. He's got the swap, but it was just out of range. Yeah, it is that green bear, the earth? Yep, it is the earth bear. He goes
Okay,
to.
first solo guardian used. Nice.
Simple little fight recap. We got the 390 gold. It's still within 1k. So again, another even game. Wahoo still
Fight
hasn't
recap.
found that ward. He is not looking at his map when he's trying to run around. I feel like typing it to him. Yo.
So PL's going diffusal first. How do you feel about that?
I like it. I always prefer it. I know that, like, what do people normally do? Ags is a bit of a thing.
Ags and then diffusal. Yeah.
So the Ags has been changed. Doesn't
that's
it's not as
right.
much of a farming item now.
Increases range whenever Phantom Lassie rushes through enemies. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. That's it. That is.
So remember
is
how
good.
the old Ags, it would bounce and make a strong illusion.
Yeah.
It just does that for who you run through. So you can get 5 of those out if you want. It's better than you're making it sound, but I agree it's not amazing, especially for that much gold, or at least
Yeah.
not yet.
This Ags is not it.
Mhm.
This new Ags isn't it.
Right, yeah. I guess
That's
we'll see. I'm
terrible.
sure that a few theory crafters might be able to make something of it, but I am with you that there's, you know,
I think if anything, diffusal, SMY, Manta, and then if anything, maybe if need it, but I think you probably prioritize it last.
Mhm.
I don't see it as an item you want. I think after this, just go straight into SMY.
Premature glimpse used on the disruptor, and the hero just runs away. And this is why PL's already just causing havoc. The mana drain begins. And the slow's nothing to laugh at as well. Magnus, level 6. Something I do want to mention is that Magnus was at 4 bounty runes. So he was able to secure 4 of those, which aided a lot in the fact that Nyx hasn't got that much. However, Nyx, he's used his ultimate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
PL diving deep. Used his ult. Oh, thought that maybe Disruptor was level 6, but he's not. Nyx finally going on this PL. He's applying a lot of damage. Got the swap out, so he's actually safe right now. He can get a glimpse. He's been glimpsed. So this PL looks like he's in lots of trouble. Tries to get the save off, but doesn't. Disruptor very close to level 6. Not quite there. Panda, he's able to get his ultimate off. He's looking safe as well. Slardar is here. The RP only gets 1.
Oh,
He's stolen by the Rubik. Very well played, but he does go down. The Slardar is just doing too much damage right now, and Dawnbreaker is also causing a lot of havoc. Disruptor's finally level 6, so he's able to get a glimpse off if he needs, and he's got his ultimate. In the meantime, the Panda is getting gone on. Swap might be coming up soon, but the silence says no swap today. Vengeful Spirit's got his stun. He's probably going to die. Now can he get a swap off and able to get some more catch? Let's see. A few more items coming out. He's trying. He really wants to get a swap.
Oh,
He's found one. It does look like they don't want to be here anymore. However, the PL disagrees with me and gets another kill. This is so far a 3 for 1.
Dire's bottom tower is under
3 for 2. Mac and Cheese with 3. PL still chasing. Skewer out. Rubik looks like he's going to go down here. That's now a 4 for 2.
Never have stepped onto a
Dragon Knights showed up bottom lane as well, but now Mac and Cheese are going to take that win, comfortably walk away with a nice 3 for 2. It was actually a 4 for 2.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. PL doing whatever he wanted, just didn't even have to get close. Just too much. There's just too much aggression.
Yeah, it really was. And like these early fights, you forget how low the respawn timers are. It really felt like PL didn't die, but we forgot
They
did right
could
at the
really
start.
they could chase her as soon as Panda's ult's done. There's no RP.
Dire's
Ruby
bottom
hasn't stolen
tower
anything.
is under
Disruptor's
attack.
already used that form. They can just go for
Top
it.
lane, Nyx, Assassin, does he have enough? No, he popped his ability too early. Oh, if he used that Spike Carapace correctly, he might have been able to get another hit, but no. Close. Would have been
Alright.
huge.
DK just farming up. I think Maelstrom's the way to go here. He needs to prepare for PL.
Yep.
Right call. Muscle Madness.
Anarchist agrees
How
with
we
you.
going with this raid? Oh, mid.
Got the captain from Radiant's Blinkers wanting me to gift him for missing First Blood. And to that I say, I'm not breaking tradition. We've gone 5 games with me missing First Blood. No, we're probably going to go 6. Let's have a little bit of an item check. Mask of Madness in the DK. Maelstrom coming up. Bouts in the
Dire's
PL with a
middle tower is
defusal.
under attack.
Slardar does have his Blink Dagger and it looks like he's queuing up a Echo Saber or BKB now. Rubik's building into an Aether Lens.
Up top, Nick's looking for the hunt on the PL.
With a Disruptor there, he should just silence him. Oh, didn't need to. Very nice. Is that that's a Dagon 2? No, still a Dagon 1. Bot lane. Oh, mid lane. DK goes down.
No one supports up top farming. Oh, Rubik just used TP,
Radiant's bottom
Disruptor.
tower is under
Yep.
attack.
Disruptor does have his TP, and I think these fights are going to be a little bit different now because Disruptor does have his ultimate, and I think he's always been good against a Dawn. Save it, either silence him and keep him there so people can kill him, or glimpse him out.
Glimpse him out, that's absolutely right.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Panda has his ultimate. Nyx is wrapping behind again. I think this PL is about to go down. I don't see how he's getting out of this. How many TPs do they have on the team?
Magnus so close to his
Dire
blink as
are
well.
scanning.
He doesn't. I need to give this
PL,
priority.
he's got to get out dodge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nyx is almost going to see
I think
it.
he knows.
Oh,
I
he
think
got so
knows.
lucky there.
Yeah, he needs to get out.
I could bet a lot of however, the Nyx has found him,
Dire's middle tower.
and
has
maybe he's
fallen.
actually got enough damage here.
Radiant's
Very
middle tower is
close.
under attack.
You can see how easy that would have been if they saw him earlier, but
Alright, so we got Magnus blink now. I think this is it. I think we'll go for the smoke.
Dire's
around,
middle
try and find
tower
DK.
is under attack.
absolutely, I do think they should be doing
Radiant's
something.
bottom tower
Dawn,
has fallen.
you desperately want to use your ultimate if you're Dawnbreaker. Obviously, he's a
think
hero that
Dire's
loves
top
farm, so he
tower
doesn't
is
mind a
under
quietish
attack.
game, but
I think they're preparing now. Yeah, they're gonna get ready for smoke. Yeah, there we go.
Panda has just gone top. They're smoking middle. Can they see the Nyx? They can. So they look for a side shock. Do they have any dust on them? Yeah, they've got a few. They've got a few sets, and they've also got
I think the
a.
Slider ult should be enough.
Can you not make yourself better?
I think this Nyx is just dead. Nice pick off. I think they got another smoke. I think they go again. They do. Yeah, Avengers got one in the stash. I think they go straight away again. They won't use any resources for this kill.
Oops, I just happened again. Timer clock. There we are.
The
Oh, no.
lab.
Oh no.
What's the lab?
It's the VR suite that comes with Steam. I accidentally opened it up. I was trying to open up. Oh no. Alright, the lab. I'm out of the lab now. We can go back to the game.
Cooking up
Brew.
a storm.
You've got a storm up your end?
Cooking up a storm in the lab, huh?
Cooking up a storm in the lab. VR lab. No Dagon 2 on the Nyx yet either. I assume it's on the career, which I can see flying out. Let's have a look. No. How far off is he? Oh, he's got the recipe, and then he can probably buy another one. So he's gonna have a Dagon 3 soon, which just makes him so much better. Another 200 damage nuke, and it's the lifesteal, it's the stats. He likes all of those things. And he
Here's a big
is,
bump.
yeah, and he hits harder as well. He's that. He is a.
Good. Now this mid, I'm not too sure if they can kill him actually. The other guys are a bit far behind. See what happens. They may not get the kill. I think if he Dagons, he gets some life back.
Got one captain who's ready, folks. A sec, thank you. No rush. No rush. And they're ready to go.
Alright.
Thanks.
Can the guys
Oops.
reach him? Yeah.
Very nice. Easy kill. For MLG.
Alright, I think Vengeance another smoke. coming. Let's start
Dire's middle tower
In
is under
his career,
attack.
okay, it looks like mid lane here. Dawn can join at any time. Did Nyx get another Dagon? I think he should. Looks like he's getting his link. He wants his mana. He's getting his Aether Lens. How's DK going? He's got a Maelstrom. He's gonna start farming.
Yeah, I think he doesn't come till he gets Mjolnir.
Yeah, I agree.
Mjolnir. How do you pronounce it?
Mjolnir.
Yeah, Mjolnir. Yeah,
Perfect. Perfect.
Mjolnir, good on ya.
Get on here, Mjolnir.
That's- I
Bottom
think that's- I think
lane.
that's
Nyx
what he gets.
finds the PL again.
Good stuff. That's what he wants.
It really is for every single reason. That's. Oh, and now this disruptor is dead, even though we got the nice glimpse off. There's just a
So
lot
the
of.
Dawnbreaker has the shard. So now that she has the shard,
Yep.
she obviously has that many BKB for the 2 seconds.
Yep.
Or whatever it is. So there's, I think the
1.1.
disruptor holds.
Dire's top tower is
Yeah,
under
no, he
attack.
can definitely dodge. He's playing well enough, and I think that's why he built this, so he can dodge that glimpse. Very nice RP, interrupting a lot of the fight. Slidar's got his blink up. He's going to blink in, and there's one kill down. Rubik is gone, and so is this Dragon Knight. He may have armor, but Slidar doesn't care. He can remove that, and now the Panda's ult has been used. Glimpse, very nice kinetic field. Now, it's been jumped, but the Nyx is not the hero that you want to see show up. He's got his Dagon. However, he hasn't supplied enough damage in time. He's sacrificing himself. The Panda gets out. What looked like was going to be a kill. He sort of just saw too many heroes. He saw red, and then...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Quick fingers from Elite Ace. Quick fingers.
Quick fingers indeed. Now that there is the most significant swing we've seen so far. That's it's a 4K, 3.5K experience swing and a 2.3K gold swing.
Dire's top tower
So that's the
is under
first significant win
Radiant's
that we've had all
bottom
game.
tower
You can
is
see those
under
graphs there. They're looking up for Mech and Cheese. Minor League Gaming falling behind.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Slider with a BKB, like very solid build from the Slider is just he's blinking in, he's getting so much done. He hasn't felt like he needs an Echo Saber or something, any greedy.
Yeah, no, I think that's the right call to make. The static storm will just disrupt him too much.
Yes, it really
Guns
is.
everywhere. I think it's a really good call. He's beefy, tanky, hurts. Very good call. What are you going on here with DK? DK is going BKB next. It's fine. I think that's fine. It's nothing at all.
I don't
Panda wants to finish his vessel, which is great as well.
I mean, swap still works, RP still works, Slider's skills still works. I honestly don't think the BKB is the play.
Yeah, BKB. I think he
Yasha.
still needs it.
Oh, Diffusal is good too. Like, you know, a Dispel is good enough, and I think Diffusal's nice. Sorry, not Diffusal, Manta.
Oh,
What's he got
has
coming
he
out?
switched it as he?
Yep, he switched.
Oh, okay, yep.
Because that gives him his mana back, and he can dodge. I like Manta a lot. And Magnus
feels
looks like he's in
straight
trouble
hard.
because there's a disruptor with a glimpse, but he doesn't, and he's not chasing. And he doesn't have Disruptor's best item, which is an Observer Ward. If he chucked it in the lane there, he would have been able to catch him and stop this RP from happening. Nah,
Slaughter.
Slaughter is deep, but he's got an RP behind him. I think he's actually fine. And here it is. Oh, he's really been patient with it, and he's done well. But it works out well for the Dawnbreaker anyway. Hasn't even had to use RP. PL dealing some damage, and that's so far a 2 for 1. Now is it a 3 for 2? That fight is extremely even. Mac and Cheese on the retreat now. Nyx, Assassin hunting. He has got a Dagon, so his low health doesn't really matter, and he's used it. However, he's got the stun, got his Dagon off. Finally, he's got his health back. PL goes down, so it's a 4 for 2, and now the Dawnbreaker is in trouble, getting chased down. But the creep, the Croaker, the 6th member.
Oh man, that sucks. That's so unfortunate. They needed that.
That is incredible.
They wanted this Dawn.
Can we get a net worth graph? Yes, we can. There we go, GG. I'll pull that up more.
Minor league gamers, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate with the 6th member of the team there. However, mid lane, we have now got another fight coming up. Slider doesn't have a BKB, but he's still confident in hitting. The Dawnbreaker didn't get his spell off in time, thanks to the Nyx. The RP, which wasn't used, has now been the double stun on the Slider. Makes it look like there's 2 going down. Nice little picks there. A mid laner and a pos 5. You take it.
Beautiful.
Dawnbreaker farming his way back to base, as he can always get out there. Also needs that mana. Meanwhile, PL is feeling very strong. He's going to go for his heart. I think, good call. I think heart, and then after heart, you can do whatever you want. Maybe a orchid, a crit even, a butterfly.
I think
MKB.
DK might have to start fighting, even if he doesn't want to. I think he needs to start joining.
Yep.
If we're struggling, they don't have the damage.
I think he should turn and fight here, but I think he's made the right choice as well by leaving, because the Dawnbreaker has come in and they're just running him down. All this armor in the world does not help against the Slider, Dawnbreaker, and PL running at you. There's just too much right click going on. It feels like the opposite of what happened last game, where there was a Troll Warlord and a Lycan running at a Razor. This time, oh, a nice double stun. Now he's got the BKB, so this bear looks like he's in trouble. If he's able to get his ult off, he's not. 2 for none goes down. The glimpse happens. Nice little trap, but I don't think they have any follow-up damage. This mid tower. T3 looks all but gone. The Nyx tries to find himself something in the back line. The Rubik is able to assist with a stolen shockwave. Another one. The Nyx goes down, but can they get the PL? And he does with the shockwave. Iceman. They keeping it cool. Getting a little bit of few kills in here.
Tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think Mac and Cheese probably should have. After the DK kill, I think they just get back.
Radiant's top tower.
That's fine.
Not necessarily get back, but they did. They didn't expect that to happen. I honestly think they got unlucky there. The Nyx sort of just doesn't care about his life, which I love. As we said, we're a fan of deaths, but they ended up getting 2 very important kills there. The Slider and the PL, all off of an Iceman stolen shockwave.
Yeah, nah, it's. I mean, Nyx clearly is a man on a mission. He is a man on a mission. You can clearly see that he doesn't. He wants him dead. He's gonna do it. Unalive him with unalive.
Die, indeed.
He's gone again. He's off again. Good on him. I think this is the best play. Always, once it's off cooldown, just go. You can pick off. See what happens here.
Who's he looking for? Whoever, I guess. Let's check on these items while we're a little bit of pointless hunting. So we've got the Radiance, we've got a nice Veil, which is going to be... Yeah, I think the Shivas is going to look nice as well. But I really do think that their right-click damage is lacking. They're really, really hoping that Anarchist gets something soon. Something that really feels like it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It just feels like he's so far off.
Dire are
I think he's just a little bit nervous. He's not using his mask. I've seen it a few times. He should be clearing his camps.
I think he just keeps farming though. Just get as much as he can. They're not trying to
Just what I
threaten
need.
tier 3, so it's fine. Just keep going. Hopefully, I think after the Manta, we'll just go straight.
It's a nice wraparound. They've got the Panda. He could BKB and escape. Very nice dodge there on an elite ace. Dodges that glimpse. However, been pulled back. He finally uses the BKB. Fair enough. Nyx Assassin. He's looking around. Have they got a sentry? No, they don't. They can't see him. Now they can. Slider goes in, misses his stun on the initiation. In the meantime, the stolen shockwave is doing a lot of damage from this Rubik. The ultimate comes out with a nice 3-man RP. Dawnbreaker is good, but Rubik steals it and returns. Very nice steal from the Iceman. It manages to actually make this a 3 for none. So that fight there looked horrible for the team MLG, but the Iceman, cool as ever, gets a tip from his save lane Anarchist because he really did save and win that fight for their team. Huge swing there of 6k XP and a nice 3k gold. So the game is back and even. Huge fight there, all on the back of Iceman.
That was a clutch Solar Guardian. I think after the RP, I thought it could have been an issue, but I think Rubik stealing the Solar Guardian was just massive there.
Absolutely, it really was the only skill that was going to win them that fight.
Absolutely massive. Then
Roshan has fallen to the dance.
2 fights in a row, the Iceman.
beautiful stuff.
Just make
And
it.
even then, that Magnus RP was beautiful. It's what you want. He's waiting, he's patient. It's gotta be. I think we're to do something about this Solar Guardian. I think Dawn might have to. I don't know. Maybe settle things. You don't want it stolen.
Yeah, no, but so the issue there was he'd already used his Starbreaker, which is normally the spell you use after. He had both of those skills on cooldown. And he just felt compelled to use them because he has to use BKB here. The Nyx looks like he's in trouble. They have got detection. However, the stun on 3 is as good as an RP. And the BKBs have been used. The fight goes down. There's no RP. Rubik has got the Solar Guardian again. The team probably thought it was theirs. And now Mech and Cheese are in trouble. However, Elite Ace manages to run. Is he still alive? He is at the moment, but it looks like he's going down. PL able to get out of dodge as well in the meantime. In the back lines, no. Rubik and... Oh, sorry. Dawnbreaker and Magnus finally go down.
Whew. Beautiful stuff there. I think the confusion happened there with the Solar Guardian. Rubik had it up already. That was quick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Quick
attack.
Solar Guardian.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect it to come off cooldown.
Yeah, so he's got the 50% cooldown on the 25% cooldown on the stolen spells.
Ah, that's what it is, yes. Absolutely. It's good to see DK in the fights as well. Give him XP, this is great. Hopefully he goes straight into damage next. I want to see damage.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. I'm thinking Mjolnir crit is what I'd be looking at if I was DK.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom
Absolutely.
tower has fallen.
Gee, this panda. Top of the net worth.
Oh, I should have had the net worth up a long time ago. Apologies, chat, but it's there now.
So he's got his shivers being delivered. Beautiful stuff.
Apologies,
Well,
OGLC. That's what you meant by net worth. Not me bringing it up here. But it's there.
What's this Finch got? Okay, he's going straight into tags.
Okay, hold on a second. So the RP didn't get used, but they're still able to get the kill on the Rubik, who has been the issue. So this is a 5v2 if they can get the heroes here. And the swap out. I think he probably could have done an aggressive swap, but it doesn't matter. Slider's gone in and he's on this DK. PL was following up closely behind. And this DK does not have any mana, and I think this is horrible because he's just going to come back alive and die again. DK goes down for the first time. Nyx being chased down by the rest of the heroes. DK, he's come alive. PL's going to keep watching him. The RP used on a solo DK. In the meantime, Nyx finally goes down. DK getting drained mana, getting drained his health. Slider blinks in and kills. It's a 5. It's a 5 for nothing so far, and they're probably going to get a 6 with the panda.
Oh, he doesn't have his shard. Oh, he's gonna die.
No.
Ah, bad luck.
Fantastic fight. Huge exchange going on the other direction again.
Bloody ones.
Prostleg, the captain of Radiance Blinkers, was so confident that they were going to lose this game, but all of a sudden, It flips the other way. Oh, a bit of counter synergy there. 3 counts of it. But they still get the kill. And now this mid T3 for MLG. Dire side is going down. Falx more than happy to just sit under this tower and hit because that heart is now alive. He's going to survive these fights much more. And he's looking at an ultimate orb, but I think that's a mistake. I think he needs to hit harder. Bash, maybe a... What would I look at? Bash, maybe a Bloodthorn. But he's going for an orc.
That's right.
Dire's middle
We got a pipe on the Slaughter. I didn't notice that.
He's a team man. My goodness.
Gee, if I was a mid player, I'd never. I mean, good on him. I think that's great.
Absolutely.
Great call. I think, me personally, I think he knows the PL and the Dawn are dishing out damage, so yeah, that's fine. Pipe is fine. It's a good item. There it is. There's the Echo Saber.
Auras are fantastic, and like a big fan of Pipe when I have a PL on my team as well.
Are scanning.
Illusions around for a couple more seconds, a couple more 100 damage, starts stacking up. And the Radiance is obviously causing issues, and so was the Shiva's Guard. Disrupted, like they really do have a lot of magic damage. So I think the Pipe is... Like, I honestly feel like he's actually gonna... Now he's finally going aggressive this Slaughter.
Yeah, there we go. Orchid. I think that's a beautiful call.
Yep.
That's what we want. I think Orchid into Echo is fine.
Yeah, I might have even gone Echo Moonshard, but he can definitely go for the Bloodthorn here, which gives him a lot of attack speed as well, so it's just as good. And then mana regen.
So I'm really looking to build Ags.
Nyx is hunting.
Knowing... Ooh, smoke is up.
Nyx has seen the Dawnbreaker. Oh! The RP comes in, just trying to get his Slaughter out of dodge, and it's worked. Dawnbreaker is used. Is Rubik going to get the steal? No. He's already used his Starbreaker, so Rubik going to be able to steal this. In fact, he's running away from the PO in the meantime. Dawnbreaker is getting chased down by a Disruptor and a DK. Not good news because you can't run from a Disruptor. However, you can if you get swapped away. In the meantime, this PL, he's finally gotten this Rubik, but he is alone now. He's going to have to try and get out of here, or he's going to say they do. He starts fighting. The heart really is keeping him alive for a long time. DK is getting initiated on by the Slaughter. He's dropping low, but now the PL is dropping low. PL goes down. There's no RP coming. There's no Solar Guardian, but they are Team Mac and Cheese chasing. It's 4v2 right, sorry, 4v3 right now. Mac and Cheese with 4, and now it is a 4v2. Slaughter back in, manages to kill Liu Cage on the Disruptor, and that is a 1 for 4. The Panda is the only one alive. No ultimate and no hope. He's still alive. The Radiant's keeping him running. But no, that is a 5 for 1. Another one fight from Mech and Cheese. Very nice.
Wow, that DK stood his ground. He fought longer than I expected, and he held his ground. He did well. I think he just needed a bit of support there. It was sad. Rubik had stolen the RP. He just couldn't get away from the PL.
Yes.
I think it could have been a massive game changer.
Yeah, I honestly think he should have just used it and to escape.
Yeah, he tried to use it. PL duked it out, so good play from
Oh
PL.
no, I'm glad you were watching that side of the fight.
So I think if Rubik gets away, just even a Glimmer Cave, but he's gone the Ags, fine. I think that's very cool. But I think if he could just get away, I think it changes the game there. Gets that RP off and at least even one call.
Look at that swing the other direction. Total net worth on Mech and Cheese is 74k, MLG 63. So that's Mech and Cheese with the 12k gold lead right now. 11 levels ahead on their counterpart teams. This is as close as it gets. And I do think this time Mech and Cheese have scarier heroes late game. And I think it's starting to show. This DK is just a little bit slow on the farm, really. Is the only issue he's had this game.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit. I think he's struggling to look for farm as well.
Yep.
They're just sharing it around. They're not prioritizing.
And maybe Maybe he didn't realise that there was the change. There's no more cleave, no more free battle fury for a DK.
Yeah, that's what sucks. I mean, he does have the Frost Dragon anyway.
Yes.
I don't think he'd ever gave cleave. But I noticed that as well. I haven't played him since. I think he was a massive power farmer. Massive.
Oh, absolutely. And
Power farmer.
I don't think that is...
Scanning.
Obviously, I'm not opposed to a strength hero being able to have build a battle fury, but I don't like the idea of them having a free one.
Yeah, but I think those heroes, I think Svens and Medusas, power farmers,
Yeah.
are very dangerous. I think you can always capitalize on that.
Oh, for sure. And I think that would have been maybe a good option because Sven wasn't banned.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that, but the pick had been made.
Yep.
Fine, I think DK
Nyx
is fine as well.
Absolutely, it is. He's just falling a little bit behind, but looks like his Mjolnir is coming out real soon, which is going to help. And then a Crystallis, and then maybe an Assault Cuirass. Really start hitting hard. Whereas PL, what's he got? He's committing to the Skadi. I think it's fine. He's going to have a lot of health. Very hard to kill.
I'd like to see just at least one Lotus. I think just one Lotus Orb would be good, just to really help out DK to stand and
Right.
fight.
Yep.
Just chuck it on him. They've got a lot of super spells.
Yeah.
Chuck it on him and let him fight.
This Nyx looks like he's in trouble. He's managed to find himself a nice little Magnus. But he's also found himself a nice long grave. 70 seconds down for the Nyx assassin. Magnus coming back up in 57. So that's a mid for a pos 4. It's obviously a big pos 4 because RP is huge, but yeah.
That's right. I don't think Mac and Cheese want to fight without their Magnus. I think that is too important. Just farm up until they're back up. Wait for Roshan and go. Yep, there it is.
Slider with the pipe, thinking he can handle this Roshan himself. The boys are coming. And then Assault Crash definitely going to help.
Dire's bottom tower is
And the
under
PL is going to
attack.
join as well. This Roshan's going to fall very quickly. All match statistics.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Mortality.
Magnus immediately joins the fight.
Dire's
Why is the
bottom
hero
tower
on
is under
5? I wonder
attack.
what I've got set.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
The assassin is looking around and they don't have their sentry ward down, and doesn't look like anyone has a ward to put down. Magnus can. Nyx assassin looks like he's gonna find this vengeful spirit. Yep. Find himself a vengeful spirit and find himself a nice little experience rune there. I forget what that's called, but now he's also going to die. He went to TP out, which I think was the right call, but Slider was too quick.
Avenge Ags as well. He's still
Dire's
in the
bottom
fight.
tower is under
Sucks.
attack.
Yeah, he's
Great
just
Ags, great Ags on a great support item. He's still there.
now Mac and Cheese. With this Roshan, they are pushing the bottom racks, and I think they're going to get this easily and then probably move on to get the top.
Dire's bottom tower.
Slider, he's gone in. He's killed the Disruptor, so they are currently fighting a 4v3 here. DK, he's popped his ultimate and he's looking like he wants to fight. He doesn't want to pop his Mask of Madness. He's sick of having no armor, but it doesn't matter against this team. DK goes down and that's no buyback for him either. In the meantime, PL's just going to run and probably dive Fountain. PL famously good at this, even against a Radiance, but instead they say, hey, there's objectives to take. Foot on throat Dota. They're not trying to dive towers. They are going to try and take objectives. And it looks like they're going for the objective, which is the Ancient. Let's grab a little bit of a fight recap. Not that it's important because now they've jumped, they've dove, and the Slider has yet again proven that this mid lane Slider is just I think every initiation he's done has been spot on. He's gotten 2 people in a stun or the person that was needed to die first.
Yeah, out of 43 kills, he's been involved in 30
wow.
kills, 30 involvements. I think it's
GG's.
hard one. DK can't stand and fight.
Radiant victory.
A bit hard.
GG has been called. Mac and Cheese find themselves a victory. Well done, boys. Very well played. Now, I think that was just a better looking draft.
Absolutely. I don't think I think the DK pick could have. I think there was a farming issue. I don't think.
Yep.
I think you just couldn't find farm, or you're struggling to find farm.
Yep. No, I agree.
I think the Nyx mid was fine. He was doing what he could.
Yes. It
DK
just
couldn't
fell
find his
off.
farm.
It just fell off at the end. Like if you compare what the Slardar was doing compared to the Nyx, it didn't quite have that effect. And normally a Nyx from this position, he's playing as a support, so there's another mid hero to back him up there.
That's right.
Facts interview. Let's get some scoreboards up for those in the stream.
So that's 1-1, is it?
That's 1-1. If this was a best of 3, we'd have to have another game.
Oh wow! So they ended like this. At least they're both gonna leave happy.
Where can we get Faux? Let's see. I wanna talk to him about the game. I'm sure he has plenty of good things to say. He's thinking about it, maybe.
How's it going, boys?
He's here. Well done.
Ooh.
A little bit better than the first.
A little bit better, a lot better. Talk to me about your draft. Surely you felt better going in with these ultimates, these heroes.
To be honest, we felt in a pretty good position in the first game, but I think if you look at like the first 10 minutes, we were 10-0 that game, so we were in a pretty good position. I think we sort of didn't respect the Lycan of the first game. So second game, I'm probably a lot more comfortable on the PL. Played a lot of PL, so even then I had a fairly average game, but luckily the other lads carried us through it. And yeah, it was more just capitalising on perhaps the other team's overconfidence in the end. I think they overextended a few times and we punished it.
Absolutely. No, and you're saying that you had a pretty average game, but that's just not true, man. So at 9 minutes, you were already where were you? 5. You were 4-2 at 15 minutes, which is just incredible for a PL.
On the 6-minute mark, you're top 3 in net worth, and you stay top 3 throughout the whole game. So this PL pick clearly was more than a comfort pick. I think you did well. You did really well. Now I'm curious about your bans. All these bans, clearly they were respect bans. But did you know someone like that could micro on the other team?
Yeah, so the same fella slapped that or game over that played the Lycan in the first game.
Yep.
I used to play a few games with him before he played for MLG, so he likes the Visage mid. He likes to play the Brood mid.
Yeah, so he is a micro player.
One hero's not enough for him.
So we're like pretty much securing a mid lane win because it forces him to play another lane, and I think Scotty in our mid lane is just a solid all rounder.
Scotty played so well. He was a part of 31 of the kills there. Every initiation that he did was just so spot on. He had a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. And like FN on the mag, props to the